Hello everyone, and welcome back to Destiny. The Witch Queen is upon us, and I personally couldn't be more excited. Over this past year, I came to realize how much I love this game and its community, and why I started making videos in the first place. I love this game and I love talking about it, and boy do we have some stuff to talk about today. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching the video, and if you are as hyped for the Witch Queen like I am, or if you're just curious if this is something you want to check out, stick around, get cozy, because we're going to talk about a lot of really cool stuff. Let's jump right into it. The Witch Queen releases Tuesday, February 22nd at 9 AM Pacific Standard Time. It represents the first of 3 expansions that will serve as the final act of the Light and Darkness saga that started back in Destiny 1. Savathun, Queen of Cunning and Lies, has taken our most precious gift, the Light, and has built herself an army of light bearers called the Lucent Brood. Now we are no longer of use to her, and she plans to wipe us out for good. We need to enter her throne world, confront Savathun, and take back the light. Now, from the looks of things, the Witch Queen is Bungie's most ambitious expansion since Forsaken in 2018, but the question always comes up whether or not this is going to be worth the $40 price tag. I mean, yeah, it will be, but let's break it all down anyways. The expansion's main fare is what they're calling the Definitively Destiny campaign. They want the Witch Queen to give all players a glimpse of what the endgame content like dungeons and raids can offer. That means you can expect higher quality missions with some of those raid or dungeon mechanics, puzzles to solve, and challenging enemies that make you think about your approach. And all of it is set in one of the most hauntingly beautiful destinations to date, Savathun's throne world, filled with hidden puzzles and secrets to discover. During your campaign experience, you'll come across a huge new feature coming in the Witch Queen, weapon crafting. Now, in addition to finding weapons with randomized rules, you can opt to craft your very own weapons with the perks and traits that you want. You can even level your weapon up to level 20, making your tool of destruction even that much more deadly. I love the concept of handcrafting a weapon and perfecting it over time. The first weapon you'll craft will be the Glaive during the Witch Queen campaign, the first 2 missions of which will be completely free to all players. Now, it's important to realize that weapon crafting itself is available to all players for free. However, you are severely limited with how many weapons you're going to be able to craft if you don't own the Witch Queen expansion, or at least the Season Pass. Now, the Glaive is a brand new melee weapon for your energy slot. It can perform melee combos, fire projectiles, and even cast a shield, protecting you and your allies. The Glaive is the first new weapon archetype in the game since bows back in 2018 with Forsaken. I'm very excited for the potential of glaives, and will definitely rock the medieval fantasy loadout of bow, glaive, and sword. Who needs guns anyways? Speaking of which, there are plenty of weapons coming in the Witch Queen, just about 50. But remember, it's really easy to lose track of what's free and what's included in the Witch Queen. These 50 weapons are going to be a mix of all of the free weapons, the Witch Queen weapons, and the weapons from the first season. The Witch Queen itself should deliver about half of those weapons, accounting for the Throne World weapons, the raid weapons, and the Witch Queen exotics. One of those new exotics is the exotic SMG Osteostriga. This amazing looking beast of a weapon is modeled after previous weapons of sorrow like Thorn or Touch of Malice from D1. It shoots swarming projectiles that spread poison throughout your targets. There's also Parasite, a weapon very similar in theme to Colony. This one shoots a hive worm that explodes on impact. We also saw a weapon I'm super excited for called Grand Overture. Become the Colossus and shoot up to 20 homing missiles, which will destroy everything in your path. This does appear to be the seasonal exotic, however, as it is Cabal themed, and we now know that Season 16 will in fact be Season of the Risen, where we are helping Kaido suppress Savathun's new light powers. Now, 3 more exotics coming with the Witch Queen are the 3 class-specific exotic glaives. Titans get Edge of Action. This one shoots a small ward of Dawn Bubble to protect your allies. Warlocks get Edge of Intent, which deploys a healing turret. And Hunters get Edge of Concurrence, which shoots chain lightning that spreads through your enemies. We haven't seen class-specific weapons since Destiny 1, so let's hope this is the start of more to come. I'd love to get my beloved Tlaloc back. A veteran guardian can dream. After you finish the campaign, you still have plenty to look forward to. You will have, of course, your post-campaign quests, but will also have a brand new 6-player activity at the heart of the ongoing struggle for the throne world. This is called Conflict Eternal. This should be an offensive type activity along the lines of Astral Alignment, Override, and Dares of Eternity. I'm hoping it works as a good complement to the weapon crafting system, allowing us to farm required materials, letting us really sink our teeth into the new system. Finally, the potential coup de grace of the expansion is the Witch Queen raid. Bungie's website describes it as such. Among the swamps of Savathun's throne world lies a sunken pyramid. Alongside your fire team, venture inward and confront the ancient danger imprisoned within. Well, I have a lot of hopes for this one. Bungie always, of course, knocks it out of the parks with the raids, and this one is particularly intriguing. Are we fighting the actual darkness? Will it intersect with the story of Clarity Control from Deepstone Crypt? Who does Savathun have imprisoned in her throne world? There's so much juicy potential here, and I cannot wait to learn more. The raid launches Saturday, March 5th at 10 AM Pacific. That gives you 11 days to prepare if you want to be ready. And of course, you can expect a huge raid race for World's First that morning. Next up is another huge feature coming to Destiny 2, and that is the Void subclass rework, or Void 3.0. But that's technically not part of the Witch Queen price tag, as it will be available to all players. The rework brings the Void subclass up to Bungie's new aspect and fragment system first introduced last year with Stasis. The new system allows you to fully customize your abilities and allows you to lean more into the power fantasy of your class. Overshields and protection for Titans, invisibility and traps for Hunters, and well, being a god of space and time for Warlocks. Yeah, they're broken. We're going to go much more in depth with Void 3.0 when the release comes out on Tuesday, but for now that's everything coming in the Witch Queen. We have a new campaign, a new destination, weapon crafting, a 6-player activity, the raid, endgame pursuits, and Void 3.0. No real word on new strikes, and only minor updates to Crucible and Gambit, which have sadly not been part of the conversation for some time now. Bottom line, should you pay $40 for the Witch Queen? I think it's an easy yes, but of course I'm going to be a little bit biased. But even from an objective standpoint, having played this game as long as I have, this definitely looks like it's one of the most ambitious releases to date for Destiny 2, and with the quality of what we're seeing in these last trailers, I'm absolutely blown away, and I cannot wait. If you're not entirely sure, my advice is to jump into the free version of the game, that's Destiny 2 New Light, create a character, mess around a bit, play the first 2 missions of the Witch Queen for free, craft your first weapon, and get your taste of what the rhythm of playing Destiny is like. If you decide to pick it up, I recommend getting the Witch Queen for $40 and Season of the Risen, which launches on the same day, for $10 more. If Destiny is your hobby like it is for me, then you bought the deluxe edition and you're not even worrying about it. If you'd like to stay content complete moving forward, go ahead and pick up the deluxe edition as well. It gets you all 4 seasons throughout the year, in addition to some more exclusives. Now, one huge detail to remember about the deluxe edition of the game is that it will also include 2 dungeons that are going to be coming out throughout the year. My guess is they will be launched in Season 17 and Season 19, with a classic D1 raid returning for free in Season 18. If you don't buy the deluxe edition, you'll have to pay for those dungeons separately. I have mixed feelings on this, like I want them to make money and continue to make the game, but at the same time they were just purchased by Sony for a lot of money, so it's kind of hard to fully accept when they want to start monetizing more individual pieces of content. Now, we'll dive into that topic a lot more once those things become a bit more relevant, once we learn a bit more about how the pricing structure of those dungeons is going to work, but for now, thanks for watching. It feels good to be back in the swing of things. It feels good to talk about Destiny again. Are you excited for the Witch Queen? Share below, subscribe for more Destiny coverage, and I will see you all next time.